So for me,
do you want to go?
my biggest challenge is like, there's a couple things. So I got really injured. I almost tore my hip flexor, so that took me out for, I think it was 2 months, which doesn't seem like a long time, but to me it felt like forever. So that was really hard to like let myself recover because all I wanted to do was dance. And then the second thing is I used to be such a perfectionist that like I would come off stage and cry if I did even just like one thing wrong. And so I actually had to like talk to someone about it because I literally would get so upset, and my parents were like, "You're not even enjoying this anymore." So I really had to like reevaluate like my priorities, and I always gave it 2 good things and 1 thing I needed to work on. So I would always tell myself 2 things that I did amazing during that performance, and then 1 thing that I could work on for the next time. And that kind of just shifted my focus and made me not so hard on myself. Yeah.
Same with John. I had a bad injury. I almost hurt my meniscus, which is in your knee, and I was out for like 3 months. I'm the most injury prone dancer out there. I've like severely twisted my ankle twice, and that took me out for months as well. So those are hard, obviously. But I think the 1 year, Dylan and I, we always grew up dancing in the same groups like the whole time. And then 1 year I didn't make like the top group at my studio, and Dylan did. So I think that was hard at first. It was a shock to me because I've been working, I thought, so hard. But it definitely made me work even harder, and like especially that summer, like training as much as I can to be better, to like not prove someone wrong, because sometimes I feel like that's out of like a negative mindset, but like to prove to myself I can be better. Yeah.
Great, thanks for your question.
I wanted to say as well, I actually saw you perform in London in 2019, and you guys were amazing.
Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh my gosh, London was literally like one of the best shows.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Thanks so much for your question. It's nice to meet you. Okay, you want to take the next one?
Sure. Lexi, what are your favorite TV shows and movies?
You can pop on and say hi if you want. If not, you don't have to. Hello! Oh my gosh, I don't know why we always like
go up an octave.
We're like, hello. Okay, you go first.
My favorite movie, I love musicals, so I'd have to say like La La Land, or Mamma Mia.
The Greatest Showman. Sorry.
But also, I really love superhero, specifically the Marvel movies. Endgame, probably one of the best movies. Black Panther, one of the best movies ever. Yeah. TV shows, Friends, Gilmore Girls. What else? What else is really good? Pretty Little Liars. I love teen dramas.
Yeah, right now I'm rewatching all of Friends, so I'm currently in that stage right now. So I would say Friends, and then currently any Christmas movie right now. I would say we've been watching so many Christmas movies. We're gonna watch Christmas Chronicles 2, I think, soon, because our friend is in it. So yeah, awesome. Thank you for your question, Lexi. All right, next one. Madison. I think you joined our last one.
Yes, I.
Awesome. Why do you dance?
I'm so happy to see you guys again.
Oh, I'm happy to see you too. Do you want to answer this one first? Try to do Cole's notes.
Why do I dance? Because it makes me expressive, and in ways sometimes like when you can't find the words, you can find it in dance. So I really like that about it. It's a great workout as well. It has allowed me to teach and travel. So many things. It's like my life wouldn't be the same without dance, which is so cheesy, but it's true.
Yeah, I would say like it's allowed us to travel, and I said like it's kind of cheesy to say, but it's like a language of its own. And I think no matter like this is just like proves it that no matter where you are in the world, what your culture is, like what food you eat, I don't know, like everyone can come together and like agree on dance, and they like can appreciate it. So I think that's what I love most about it, is that it's a language, and no matter where we go, people can like connect with it.
That's really nice. What is it like being sisters?
What do you like about being sisters?
Yeah, what is it like being sisters?
Like, okay, for us, because we do everything together, I always know I'm not alone. I have a built-in friend wherever I go, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's always nice to have someone there like to like have that support. So like whenever we would go into a dance convention, we weren't just like alone. Like we would have someone there, which was nice, because like the worst feeling is like feeling like the whole room staring at you, and at least you'd have like that one person with you. Yeah, thank you so much. All right, we're gonna move on to Olivia. This is cool. Olivia Gold. That's I think that's last. Hello. Wait, where are you? Why can't I see you? Where?
It might pop up.
I think it might pop up.
I'm here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, looking at the top. There you are. Hello. Okay. Do you do any other styles besides jazz and contemporary? I'm a ballroom dancer. Okay, so we just did a new YouTube video, and we were saying how we really wanted to get into ballroom dancing. So jealous of that because I really
So great.
But we also done like circus, Afro tap, musical theater, hip hop, street jazz.
We've done a lot
Afro.
Yes, we've done Afro jazz before. We've done a lot. I think one thing I'd want to get into is break dancing. I think that would be really cool. Yeah.
It's been on my head.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Awesome. Thank you for your question. It was so nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I was gonna skip past this question. I already know Berkeley wants to. Okay, go for
Audrey,
it.
what is your fave thing about Christmas? Well, specifically this Christmas, it's a bit different for us. But I'm excited to spend time with family and do like Christmas type things. Like there's this botanical garden that like they like decorate with lights, and we're gonna go there and stuff like that. So I'm excited for like, you know, the Christmas events. Like I made gingerbread house last night. Like I'm so into Christmas, so I love doing all like the Christmassy things and spending time with family and making memories, like doing those things.
Yeah, for me, like Christmas food, honestly, like it doesn't get any better than all like the goodies and stuff. And like we have like the same breakfast every Christmas, and this year we might switch it up, which I'm not too happy about. But it's nice to know that we always have that consistent in the morning. And my brother, he doesn't live at home. He lives on the island, so he comes home for Christmas. So I hate to say it, but I do miss him, and so that'll be fun. That'll be fun to have him for Christmas. So thank you. Yeah, Audrey, that was a great question. Okay, what do you want to do? Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna really try hard. Eva,
No. Please.
what was your biggest achievement? That's a.
Hello. How do you say your name?
Ava.
Ava. I got it. I like.
Not like it.
Oh, that's hard. I feel like my biggest achievement was actually like going on tour. Because I feel like, you know, when you're a little girl and you're a dancer and you're like, oh my gosh, I just want to tour the world and dance. Like, especially for me, I wanted to always like dance behind artists like Justin Bieber, like Ariana Grande, but then like to have like your own tour, like blows my mind that we even did it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what else.
I think for me, like my biggest achievement, it's like a kind of a broad idea, but just like the fact that we've been able to make a career out of what we love to do, which like I find we're often taught as young kids, like, no, you have to go to school. There's a certain path. There's things like you can dream big, but don't dream too big kind of thing. And I think it really just shows that is like, you totally don't need to listen to that at all. Like you can create your dreams, and if you go after those and if you work hard for them, like you will get there. And so I think we've been really lucky. Like we have really worked hard, but sometimes it is a bit of luck or whatever.
Yeah.
But we have really worked hard to get where we're at. And I think that's probably my biggest achievement. And like, I don't know if this is like kind of answering your question, but like make sure you guys like have dreams and like you go for them, because it's really important to do that. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. I like your name. All right, let's do Alice Sage. What is your best advice for dance and improving?
Is it improving or improving?
Improving.
Improving,
Okay,
nice.
just want
Okay.
to double check.
For me, like a big part of like my training was trying to do everything I could, and style-wise, I did not like tap. I did not like ballet, but I still did it in the early stages. I don't do it as much now, but everything has value. So like for tap, it gave me a sense of rhythm. For ballet, it gave me the technique. So once you feel like you have the foundation of every single style, then you can start creating your own and specialize a bit more. So I think the biggest thing is like throwing yourself into a class that maybe you're like, oh, I don't really know about this style. Don't know if I'm gonna be good at it, but it will, no matter what happens in the class, you'll gain something from it.
And I think also to not only have big goals, but little goals, so that you still feel accomplished. Because sometimes we can get discouraged when like our big goals seem like too big. So to have little goals along the way, like for instance, like say you want to be able to do, this is just like trick-wise, a back handspring. So you get your back walkover first, and then you get your back handspring, and you're like, okay, well now I'm gonna go for my back tuck. You have your back handspring, so it's like the next step is the back tuck. So to have those little goals along the way to still feel accomplished, will like not discourage you and help you improve. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks for your question. Okay, I feel like I'm missing so many. Do you want to do this one? Kitty Farrell.
Yes.
Tips to stand out in an audition.
I'm gonna switch when I'm sitting down.
Hello.
Hi.
I love the lights. It's such a mood. Okay. For tips for audition, dance audition, or just auditions in general?
Yeah.
Dance auditions. Okay.
In general.
In general. Sorry. My bad. Yeah, because there's so many different things: acting, dancing, musical theater, auditions.
Yes.
Always. I mean, this is just a little tip, but someone's entering the room. What's the quote? If you're on time, you're late, and if you're 15 minutes early, you're on time.
Yes.
So always be prepared and early to an audition. For dance auditions, you'll often be taught like choreo, and so what I do to make sure I really have the choreo is I'll always do it with my eyes closed. That really shows that you're not relying on the mirror, you're not relying on anyone else. And then just listen to the choreographer. So if they want you to add personality into it, put the most personality, really show yourself. If they're like, I want you to be exactly like me, then you need to make sure you get the details. So it's all about picking up on cues on what the people want.
And being like a smart, not like, I'm gonna use dance, a smart dancer. We always talk about smart dancers and like your mindset, and like just make sure that you're aware and present. Another like quick thing you can do is literally have a go-to outfit for auditions. So whether like that makes you memorable. So
I always wear a red or yellow shirt.
Yeah,
Mustard
or,
and
like,
ketchup.
I used to wear it to like conventions. I'd wear like crazy leggings, and I'd always wear crazy leggings because then, you know, it might not work the first time, but after a few times, like, oh, that's the girl with the crazy leggings. Like, you know,
And
so that helps.
One last thing, always if you have a chance, introduce yourself to the choreographer.
Even if it's scary.
Even if it's like, hi, my name is Dylan. Thank you so much for the audition. I really appreciate it. And then they'll be like, thanks. And then but if you make the connection, they'll be more likely to remember you. Awesome. I hope that helps. Thanks for your question. Okay. Let's do. Do you want to do that one?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Susanna. Ooh, that's a fun name. When you were on TNS, where did you stay? Is Susanna here? Hello. Did I say it correctly?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay.
So we actually stayed in an apartment with Alex, who plays Piper, for the most part. While we filmed regionals, it was at a college or university, and so they have like a hotel dorm type thing. So we stayed there. Tour, we stayed in hotels in Australia, and then in the UK we stayed on a tour bus.
Yeah.
Yes.
So lots of fun places. Awesome. That was a fun question. Do you want to do that one?
Oh yeah.
This is interesting. Hannah Cave. Hello again. What's a holiday that doesn't exist but you'd like to create? This is so interesting. I feel like Berkeley might have one. Okay, no. This is. Okay, go.
No, go. You go.
Okay, so I love oatmeal. Like, I don't know if you've seen Alex Chafe stories lately, but she's all about oatmeal, and she's the reason I've got on oatmeal. So probably like National Oatmeal Day. I know everyone's like, oatmeal, like you're so weird, but it's my fave breakfast. So National Oatmeal Day.
For some reason, I don't know why, but my high school would always have like Hawaiian Day, but we do it in like the dead of winter, and I think that'd be really funny.
That would be awesome.
If everyone was just wearing like their summer clothes, like on December 1st, I don't know. I think it'd be really funny.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I like that.
Thank you.
Oh, Hawaiian Day. I love it. Okay, thank you.
Or is it summer day? I don't know.
Okay, you pick next.
Daisy, any tips for self-taught dancers and how to build confidence? Well, you're already taking the first step by doing our class, because I think classes like these are so great for self-taught dancers. I know so many people who are self-taught dancers, like, and literally just learned from YouTube and like started at 18 years old, and they're amazing dancers. Like, isn't Kyrie's self-taught? He was on season 4, and he could do like the back handsprings on his like forearms and stuff. He's self-taught and he's amazing.
Yeah.
So I don't think there needs to be like a stigma